Yeah, people, so today we're going to talk about a couple safety tips, things that you are not supposed to do when you are operating a motor vehicle. Things that if you do them can cost your life. And the number one that we're going to talk about is the use of a cell phone. You should never use your cell phone whilst you are driving a motor vehicle. You should never reply to a text message. You should never take phone calls or any of those distractions whilst you are operating a motor vehicle. But however, in certain circumstances, there are times when for emergency, you might have to use your phone. For example, there's a situation where for an emergency or for work related issues, you have to take a phone call, right? So you're on the phone, you're using the phone, and your phone falls to the ground like that. You should never ever do this, right, whilst driving. If you have to retrieve a cell phone from the ground, you should pull off the road, stop the vehicle, put the vehicle into park, pull up your handbrakes, then you retrieve the cell phone, okay? The reason why I'm saying this is that, right, when you tend to go forward, it's possible that your foot might hit the gas and you will accelerate the vehicle and it will cause you to collide into another vehicle or to run off the road, okay? So, if you happen to go forward to retrieve the phone, like this, you'll be closer to the airbag, and in case of an impact because you are distracted to pick up the phone, you are not paying attention to the road, you're stumping on like that, you're not paying attention to the road, there's a collision, the airbag flies, the airbag will kill you or cause serious damage to you. So you should never ever do that. You should avoid that practice at all costs. As it relates to text message, right, if you have to reply to a text message, what you should do, you should pull over the vehicle, stop the vehicle, then you reply to your text message. At no point in time should you be driving and texting. That is a no-no. When you're driving and texting, you will lose focus of everything that's happening on the road in front of you or even behind you. And it takes a matter of mere seconds for tragedy to happen on the road. You understand what I say? So what you have to do is, you're taking a text message and you want to reply to it, you pull off the road, you stop, you take your text message, let the person know that you're driving. If it's something that you have to turn back or something that you have to attend to, you attend to it. But don't ever drive and text. That is a no-no. Another tip is, you're driving and you're drinking some water, okay? And the bottle where the water falls from it. What you should do, you should pull over the vehicle immediately and pick up the bottle with the water from the floor. The reason being, you don't want the bottle to get under the brake pedal, and in case of an emergency, you are trying to stop and you cannot stop, okay? So you don't want a situation where the bottle ends up under the brake pedal and you're trying to hit the brakes and the bottle hinders you from stopping the vehicle. So you have to pull over and you retrieve the bottle from under the brake pedal, okay? And for today, the last and most important tip is, don't ever drink alcohol and drive. That is almost like committing suicide. When you drink alcohol, it interferes with your brain function and it causes you to lose judgment of what you are doing. Over the years, we have a lot of road fatalities that are caused by drunk drivers, okay? When people are drunk, they drive reckless. Contrary to what some people might say, whenever you drink, your judgment cannot be as good as when you are sober. So please, my people, do not drink and drive. You like my tips? Subscribe to my channel, share and like. Peace.